So what's up, guys? How are you guys feeling today?
Good. Pretty busy
Pretty
day.
good. It's going.
I made a comeback with my pillow. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't judge me. Don't come for me again. But how was your day today, everyone?
It was busy, and then we have a surprise for you guys.
We have to acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Thank you, Hannah, for being here with us today.
No, thanks for the invite. I was a little nervous coming into this, so.
So we have Hannah here today with us. Really special friend for everyone. She was at the party.
She was there celebrating with us.
So you guys don't know about the party because tragedies happened at the party.
But it's going to be out now.
We
out.
hope that Mario gets motivated enough to go ahead and upload that party. But we could talk about it in this podcast because she was there. She was a very supportive.
How did you feel about the party?
It was fun. It was fun until you were literally gone for like 2 hours.
Okay, we're not going to say that.
Nobody knew where he was.
So then the invitation had like, it was going to start at 6 and people started showing up like at 6:30, 7, and Mario, even before the guests started showing up, he started taking shots.
Let me tell you that he was already messed up by like 4.
Yeah, but yes, guys, we're back with Hannah. No, but yeah, thank you for coming to my party, and then what like you guys will see in the vlog coming out today. You guys are gonna see Hannah there, and you guys are gonna see that her and her mom are really special to me. And then I also want to give a big shout out to my parents for throwing me a bomb ass party. Give a big shout out to them, props to them and everything. Props to everyone that came, especially Hannah. So Anna, you wanna tell us a little bit more like how was your like childhood and like stuff like that?
Well, first of all, is Hannah like,
Sorry.
do you have like a middle name or is it just Hannah?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's Elizabeth.
Hannah Elizabeth.
You know when I say Elizabeth, it sounds like the videos of Elizabeth, the diet videos. Have you guys seen it?
Oh, where she's like running and it's her boyfriend?
Yeah.
I know.
She's like
yeah.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth for me just sounds like Elizabeth. She was a queen or something like
Yeah,
that. No,
yeah.
yeah.
Or Queen Elizabeth the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th.
Oh, there you go.
7th, 8th.
So I also want to acknowledge that it's a day after Valentine's. What did you do for Valentine's?
I didn't do anything.
Stop lying. We went on a date.
Damn. Truth
Okay,
revealed.
Mario revealing his secret crush.
Nah.
So
No, yeah, I really didn't do anything. I had so I started clinicals like last week. I'm
Right.
finishing this week. So
Another nerd.
Another
Another
nerd.
nerd.
Props to her.
Yeah, so I'm like doing them at a nursing home. So it's just it's exhausting. It's a lot of up and down.
Yeah.
How do you
Is it
like
hard?
it though? Is it your thing?
Yes, I think it was like one thing that like proved to me that I do want to do healthcare, and like I'm a people person, so I like taking care of people. And older people are like harder because they're like older babies.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
And then they're more stubborn, huh?
Yes, a lot more stubborn, and you're really just like, well, just think about it this way, like you've been doing your own thing independently, and then one day you can't anymore. So it's like depending on somebody else.
So like you wipe old people's ass or what?
Yes, I do. I do it as soon as I get there. I do it after lunch and before I leave.
Props to
Wow.
that.
Props
Yeah.
to that. Respect.
that's a very respectful job. Not only is it admirable, but I feel like God up there, he's looking at you and he's seeing you, and look at it as you're not only doing it for money, but you're gonna have your spot saved up there in heaven for you.
Well, I don't think about it that way. I think
it's my
just
job.
like something that I enjoy doing.
Yes. Ever since you were little, how was it growing up?
Well, growing up, I had a stable childhood. I didn't really have any like trauma. It's always been me, my older brother, and my mom. My dad isn't out of the picture, but like
Not consistent.
yeah, it's more so like just calls, sends money here and there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That didn't affect you, and
Not really. I think my mom did a really good job at playing both mom and dad.
yeah.
That's good.
Is there anything that you're like, I missed this part? Like, I miss this part of not having a dad.
Well,
Not-
obviously, like
Father's
seeing
Day?
all my friends like
Yeah.
getting picked up by their dads, and I know my mom vividly remembers telling me like, or picking me up from school, and I like asked her, I was like, when's my dad gonna pick me up? And she's like,
Yeah.
she didn't have an
So
answer.
it was a hard
obviously.
thing.
I think growing up, my mom always made it healthy. She never gave me a bad image about my dad.
Yes.
But as I started growing up and understanding like the situation, what happened, it's more so like I have more respect for my mom than
Yes,
my
Oh,
dad.
that's
because
good.
you understood like you had a choice and you chose not to be
Exactly,
part of my life.
exactly. And I think the only part in my life that he decided to take was phone calls and sending money here.
Yeah, I
and
think
there,
that's
so.
also an important thing, like that he still reaches out and like.
I mean,
know what
to
I
an
mean?
extent, but I think
He could have done a little more.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's not. I guess enough. He doesn't know what it is to like raise a child.
Yeah.
Do you? Well, I don't know. Like I haven't been there yet, but do you feel like you happen to have like daddy issues? Like daddy issues.
I don't.
What even are daddy issues though?
It's when a girl. It's basically when a girl
Yeah.
looks for a man that's gonna take care of them, like if that's their dad.
Yeah, like they like instead of looking for a husband or like a loved one, like
They look for a father
Desperately.
figure.
Yeah.
Well,
There
because
you go.
I
That's
grew
perfect.
up with my father in my life, very present. Like he's always been in my life. But then again, I do look for a man to take care of me.
It's more
No,
so
but
like
it's-
that relationship with your dad that you wouldn't typically have with your significant other, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you can't compare
Yeah.
a father relationship to like a relationship with like your significant other.
Right.
Yeah, just think of it as like you're trying to look for a man to kind of like replace your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's I've seen it before. Like there's girls that even like it, like que le digan mija,
Yeah.
Oh.
you know, mija, because and supposedly that's daddy issues.
Oh.
Not all the time though,
They never
but
called them like another man. They never called them mija. So when I'm trying to hit up, I'm like mija.
Oh.
No, just to crack the ice a little.
No, I think my mom, like I said, she's always been very good at being present in both me and my brother's lives. So I don't think I really lacked. I more so lacked in that part where like I don't know what it is to like have a dad.
So you mentioned you have your brother. Your brother's older or younger than you?
Yeah, my brother's 7 years older than me. We have
7
a
years.
really
And-
big age gap.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
a
was the
big
same
age.
with your brother. Like he was never around your brother either.
So that was different. My mom and my dad met in the military because my mom was in the military to be a nurse. And then she got pregnant at 18 with my brother. So he told my mom like get out of school and just be a stay-at-home mom. I think that they were together. He saw my brother grow up for like 5 years. He cheated on my mom, and then my mom ultimately just got a divorce and everything.
Wow. And the fact that you knew that your dad was actually present for at least 5 years in your brother's life, did that give you any type of resentment? Like, why was he able to experience 5 years with you but not me? Or
Not really. Me and my brother have a really weird relationship. We obviously love each other, and we grew up together. But because of our age gap, we really were never super close.
Right.
My brother's form of affection is like, you're ugly,
Yeah.
Things like that.
tough love.
Yeah, exactly. Because my brother doesn't really know how to express it.
Mm-hmm.
But anything that I need, my brother's the first to answer the
good.
phone call, answer a text.
Did your brother ever feel like he had to fill those shoes,
Like step
as-
up?
Yeah, like for you.
Be the man of the house.
My mom, like I said, she's always been very present. My brother never changed a diaper of mine. My brother never had to take care of me. It's always been my mom. So like I said, my mom has done a really good job with giving us our role as kids and her role as a parent.
Well,
That's
thank you
good.
for sharing that. We appreciate it. And now that you're an adult now, of course, do you ever sit here and say like, because you say your mom filled that spot really well, do you ever sit here and say like, well, I want to find myself a partner and create a family with someone that's going to be present? Or it's not really in your head because you're like, well, if the dad wasn't to be present, I'm going to step up just like my mom?
Well, my mom has always told me...
Do you wait before you answer that? Do you want to have kids?
I don't want to have kids.
Do you think that comes from like your childhood?
No, that comes from like what I want to do with my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Thinking smart.
Not that, but I don't want to be an old mom.
Oh,
I want my master's after my bachelor's, and if all goes well, my PhD. So that's a lot of school.
Where you at right now?
Barely in my bachelor's, about halfway. So I still have a really long way to go. and I want to be a travel nurse. So work
That's good.
and travel, have my own home, properties. Like I want to do a bunch of stuff before I settle down, and a kid just is like a little.
Oh, so you want to do all that before you even think of a man?
Exactly. Well, maybe not that, but think about kids for sure.
Now you guys know why she have an anti.
No,
Wait,
well,
for those people that don't really know you, just to kind of have an idea, how old are you?
I am 21.
you don't ask a lady how old she is. Excuse me.
But I do.
Only a lady is allowed to ask a lady how old she is. I was going to ask you, but I just felt like that was disrespectful. But maybe since you're very young,
Yeah.
maybe since you're very young. But I feel like my mom always taught me like,
It's rude.
yeah, it's rude.
Yeah. No,
Okay, then I'm sorry. I take it back.
Not if
No,
you're
it's
young
okay.
enough. Like, are you embarrassed of your age?
No.
So
No,
then-
but sometimes I'm very young too. But since I live a different type of lifestyle, like I'm a
So
mom.
you feel disrespectful when
Not disrespected, but it's just like, why do
Disrespected.
you want to know? Like, is my age gonna make a difference of the way you see me? The
It
way
Yes, it does.
It does
exactly.
a
So
lot.
then I'm
Like,
not gonna
because-
tell you because I
What
don't
if-
want you to judge me. I don't want.
Or you want
What
to
if
be
you're a
treated differently.
17-year-old trying to hit on a 30-year-old man?
I'm
Yeah.
a 17-year-old trying to hit up on. Oh, that's different. Like if you're going on a date or whatever. Like
Because
it's
nowadays
just
there's a bunch of like, I don't know, like 17-year-olds that look
No, like,
old,
but like for
20,
example, in her
26.
case, like she's already going for a bachelor's. Like at her age, I mean that's an achievement.
Yeah, that's a big achievement.
That's a big achievement. You know,
okay,
like
yeah.
I guess that's why he was like coming at it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, going back to topic, me as a mom myself, I feel very proud of you for thinking like that because there are some women out there that don't really think about what they're gonna do with their life and they just bring kids into this world and
Yes.
they have an absent mother, an absent figure of
Father figure,
a guardian
everything.
and stuff.
I agree.
But it's cool that you want to travel and do all that with life. It sounds reasonable why you don't want to have kids.
Yeah, no, it's not a part of my plans right now.
And then
Why are
now,
you looking at me? Hey,
Because
no, it's
you're
because
gonna
I
ask
was. Yeah, I was
something.
gonna ask you. So right now, emotionally, you mind telling us like where you stand? Because you're going obviously right now with your clinicals, as you mentioned, you're going through a lot of stress, right? And like, how does all that affect? Is it affecting you in a positive way that you're like, oh, I'm gonna keep the grinding up, or are you like something's feeling like
open
down?
for
Yeah, like
Something
you-
else,
Yeah, you're
something
just
better.
down. Like you're like, you know what? I just want to take a break out of this. Then, like maybe pause your plans, or it's never crossed your mind.
It's never really crossed my mind. Up until last year. Last year was probably one of the hardest years I've had like in my life. I'm very blessed to say that I've had a very easy life.
You mind telling us why?
Yeah, so last year in the fall, it was my last semester finishing my prerequisites. My final GPA was a 3.8. I needed to take an entrance exam for nursing. And while I was studying for that and getting all that ready, I was turning 21 as well. And then my mom came to me and was like, I'm having some weird chest pains. And then her nipples started bleeding. So we were like, what's going on? So it never crossed my mind that she was sick. I took my exam. I failed it. I got a 61 and I needed a 62. So that meant I
Do you
needed...
think the news? Sorry to interrupt. Do you think the news of your mom affected that exam?
Not really. It's more so like, what is it? Because we didn't know.
yeah,
So
what
it was
news?
a curiosity, like,
Yeah, like it's like what's going on, and then I'm like over here
Trying to stress about
trying
the
to
exam.
study and then keeping up with my classes. So I failed. I went through like a midlife crisis. I was like, what am I gonna do? I have a semester free. And then the day before Thanksgiving, my mom got results back and she has breast cancer.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry
It's
to hear that.
It's okay. So it was like I felt like the whole like world fell on me. I didn't know what to think. It's just something you don't really expect.
Right.
And then my brother was in town, and then we find out he's not gonna be here for her surgery. So then I was like, it's just me and my mom. Like I'm responsible for her during her recovery. So it was like a really, really hard time.
A lot of weight on your shoulders.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I've never gone through anything like that.
Do you feel like maybe, like going back to the like the part of not having a dad, because you didn't have a dad, you know, and maybe you played it out cool, like your mom made it look to play it out cool for you, you know, like you said, she took the role like she was supposed to. But do you feel like right now it's like maybe you guys, it would help for your mom to have like a pareja?
Partner?
Yeah, like a partner. Because like again, because so that all that weight doesn't land on your shoulders.
Yeah, like for example, like a personal experience, like my mom gets sick, and I'm busy with my life, with my family, and my sister's doing her own thing, Mario's at work or doing his own thing, but we know that she's not alone, that my dad is there, and vice versa. Like if my dad was to get sick or just a flu, thank God they're healthy and everything, but we know my mom's there for my dad.
Yeah.
So maybe, do you think that it was just like, oh, maybe if my dad would have been present, or no, you don't think about it like that?
I don't think about it in that way, just because I know how my dad is and I know how my mom is. They clash a lot. My dad has a different set of ideas and thoughts, and my mom has another set of ideas and thoughts. I think the dynamic that we have as a family works for us because we're so accustomed to it. So that's why last year I did like party a lot. I partied every single weekend. I was sort of getting out of control.
Sort of.
Until, you know, I figured I've always, since I started nursing school, I wanted to get my certified nursing assistant. I looked it up more, but a patient care technician does a little bit more than that. So that's what I'm going to school for right now.
And aside from going to school, I want to touch bases on your mom a little later into the podcast, but right now, other than going to school, do you do anything else? Like, do you...
No, so right now, school's taking up most of my time. Since it's a patient care technician, we do the CNA course, phlebotomy and EKG. So these last 2 weeks, we've been working at a nursing home from 6 to 2 p.m.
Wow.
Every single day from Monday to Friday. And then my mom's surgery is is next week, so we've been prepping for that. Seeing what she needs, what we're gonna do. So I've been very busy.
Oh, okay. So I think, well, I've known you for a while now, but we barely started talking and hanging out and stuff. But I have an understanding that you play tennis, or you used to?
Yeah, I do. I play tennis. I haven't played literally since January because of what I've been going through. But I've been playing tennis for about 7 years now.
What school do you play for?
No
University?
school. I don't play for college. I play for leagues here in El Paso.
Oh, okay, for city leagues.
She ain't playing
And-
for free.
That's
Sorry.
good. That's good. And how
She
did
got a
your
charge.
My respect.
love for tennis came about?
It was really weird. It was really random. In high school, I didn't want to do any sports. But in high school, you need a PE credit. So they just put tennis on my schedule, and I was like, Mom, I think I'm gonna quit.
I heard tennis is a good sport. What do you what do you rate it?
It is. I love it. It's
Wait, before that,
what?
do you feel proud of going to school with me?
Yes.
Feel proud of going to school.
I would be proud if I go to school with someone like me.
Humble yourself, Mario.
Go down from the clouds. But anyways,
No, yeah, I love it. I picked up the racket. I really enjoyed it. And I knew right out of high school when I graduated that I still wanted to play. So I took my coach out of retirement and we played together for a season. And then I kept going.
Well, that's cool because that's how
Cool.
passions come about.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know, but it just happened.
It just
to-
happened.
Wait, but how did you tell your coach though?
So me and my coach have had such a really close relationship.
Okay, sorry. No, go.
And I mentioned that to him, and he was like, "There's leagues in El Paso. In the summertime, it's a boy and a girl league, so you play with the boy." So I was like, "Let's play together for a season."
That brings us to our next topic, Hannah. Love life. Damn. I don't know, man. I mean, you want to tell us about, like, is there anyone in your life right now?
Well, first of all, how are you mentally? Like, are you open for
Sure, we
love?
said that.
Or towards love? Like, are you open for love?
I feel like at this age, no one's open. Like, I don't feel like you're open to love until love gets to
Gets
Well,
to
you don't know
yeah,
that.
it's more so like
Yeah, but like for example, she has very set in her mind that she doesn't want to have kids. So there's people that are.
But you gotta understand. El amor no avisa. El amor no pide permiso.
Okay, entonces aquí no hay amor porque hey, let me give you guys a little backstory.
Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you guys something.
So Mario and Hannah have known each other for a long time, and it's always like, invite Hannah. Like if it's like a date, invite Hannah. Like if we're gonna do something in a family and everyone is inviting their significant other, it's like, Mario, invite Hannah. But
on that note, it's because she knows I feel really comfortable with her, you know. And do you feel comfortable with me?
Yes, I wouldn't be here if I
didn't.
didn't.
Like more than comfortable.
Keep the podcast running.
Yeah. So how are you? Like, do you feel like, no? Yeah, I don't mind. I'm open.
Not so much love, but like
a relationship. Somebody.
Yeah, like a relationship. Like you know, like relationship takes time. Like takes time out of you or stuff like that. Like, are you open to it?
I mean, yeah. Like I've always said, if it happens, it happens.
Hit her up.
Don't hit me up.
The people from these weird. No, sorry guys.
But yeah, I've always said, you know, if it happens, it happens. But nothing's really happened.
No. Yeah, I mean,
right.
it's because everyone has different definitions of like. Because okay, when I say love, it's just like not love like all the love of my life. Because I feel like
no, I feel like that's the problem with today's generation, though. That today's generation, they take the word love too softly,
and then
like
they use it.
They don't give it the meaning,
and then they use it more often. Like they use it without even having.
Like it's like they talk on the phone to like the second day, and they're always saying, "Okay, I love you." Like,
oh no,
like, do you love that person?
No, I'm not like for example, me. It's an example of like how it's a different type of love. Like when I tell someone like I'm calling someone and I'm like, "Oh, I love you," but for example, like. Cesar, that he set us up and everything looks really amazing, like it'll just be an instinct for me to be like, oh, thank you, Cesar, I love you, but not like I love you like I love you,
no like,
but like as an appreciation type of I love you, or like if like that's what I mean. But then there's some people that don't say I love you, like
is it hard for you to say I love you?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said it to anybody but my mom and my
brother.
No, yeah, but I feel because in Spanish it's like te quiero and then te amo.
It's different.
Yeah, and I remember that
it's the same thing in English. It's
like I like different.
You.
It's like you're talking on the phone and then you're about to hang out. It's like, okay, see you tomorrow. I like you. It's like, what? Sounds off.
Yeah, no, it's because I feel like te quiero means I want you. And te amo means I love you.
It would still sound weird in English. Like, good night, I want you.
Exactly. It's like when you hang up the phone and you say, okay, I want you. Still sounds off.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
Es lo mismo que te quiero. Like,
no, te quiero sounds like te quiero. Like,
te quiero mucho. Yeah.
I guess. Continue.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just different.
Te
That's
quiero
why.
Mucho.
Okay, we're gonna get copyrighted because that sounded exactly like the song.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
But okay, so a little exclusive. I saw you at the gym with a boy last time. Tell me about it.
Tell us.
And then at the party, you were also with that boy. Not just you and
what
him.
Boy?
Yeah, what boy?
Don't get my boy jealous.
We don't have to expose the name, but like, what about that boy? Like you.
He's been my best friend for the longest time.
Ooh,
bring us to our next topic, girls.
Damn.
Hey,
let me say
quick opinion. Do you guys think girls are allowed to have boy best friends?
When they're single, yes.
I think whenever. I think if you can have.
See, that's where you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
Cut the camera.
No, everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Like, for example, me, I feel like when you're in a relationship, I'm very possessive. I'm very, very like, no, it's just me. Like, not even your mom. I'm just kidding.
Block everyone.
I think it's
not
like,
kidding.
it's different for everybody because I'm like really chill, and that bothers a lot of guys. I think a lot of guys like girls that are really jealous, and I'm just like, I really don't
do your
care.
thing.
No, but hear me out.
Do you have like a?
I feel like you're like that, but because you haven't met like your love like that, you're like, I'm not gonna share you with nobody. Like,
so all you got is like booty calls. Huh?
Oh, whoa.
not booty calls, but like you probably like talk
dates, like small dates.
I guess I've just always said like I think trust is one thing I think if we both give that to each other, then there's really no point for jealousy or for insecurity. Exactly.
Unless they give you a reason. Huh?
Exactly. If
so you can get toxic. You're not toxic.
Yeah, they can make it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I think that's everybody.
Yeah. But you're like, are you toxic? Because there's different types of toxic that it's like, no.
I can't have this.
Like no social media. I need your location. Like
maybe not to that extent. No? I don't think.
Like call me every time you can.
Yeah, just because like I've always been like I'm gonna put myself in your shoes, and if you did that to me, I wouldn't like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of women out there that whenever the man is very like, oh, it's fine, like, oh, like I got home late, and they're like, oh, it's fine, or like they like I would feel unwanted, I would feel unloved if my significant other is not
like different. It's more so like if they're being attentive to you is different to being toxic.
Not only that,
so like how would you feel like yesterday was Valentine's? What did you feel like?
You're not letting my boy talk.
As I was gonna say, I said not only that, but then there's women that are like, why the fuck did you get home late? Like, what is your excuse now? You know what I mean? Like they go all out.
Oh, but
well, she's not talking about marriage though.
Yeah.
Not, it doesn't have to be marriage.
She said she's not gonna get married till she's 50.
If I ever get married.
Are you serious with that?
Oh, so you it's in your plans maybe not get married?
I've always put my career first. I've always put my life first.
You're those type of girls.
Yes, I'm putting myself through so much stress in school. What's the point in like dropping everything and?
That's good actually.
But okay, let me paint you a picture.
Stay-at-home mom.
Let me paint you a picture
I have a
right
degree
now.
in criminal justice, and right now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I feel like
props to that.
And I feel like growing up, it was never really in my plans to be a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. But then it just happened. And that's like the one person, the one little love that I didn't mind not enforcing my career for.
Well, I think it's different. Like, obviously, we can all plan, our future.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But there's so many bumps in the road.
I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, like, tú pones, pero Dios dispone.
Exactly. But obviously, I think I'll put everything in my power not to have kids.
Yeah.
But marriage is totally different. It's like the one person you're going to be with the rest of your life.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Let me tell you something.
I put the laughing sound for Mario because he wants us to.
I was going to say, oh, shit.
Please don't do that ever again.
Kick him out. I was gonna say
you have a brain fart.
No, I don't have brain fart. I want to ask you, can I ask you something like really personal?
Yeah.
Because you say like you don't want to have kids and you don't want to get married, but like, are you right now as we speak? Not as we speak, but like right now in today's day
nowadays,
are you sexually active?
No, I'm a virgin.
Wow.
Round of applause. You don't find those nowadays.
Wait. Now I was asking you that because like Carla said, like in your plans, like, oh, don't have kids. But then
wait,
again,
so you date and you go on dates, and when these men try and like, oh, like you've just never been open, like you're like a virgin, completely like a virgin, like
no mouth and no nothing.
Okay, we'll leave that for right now. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna dig into how that happens. Like you're in school, you're in college and all this, and you go partying and all that, like you mentioned, and you're a virgin, and that's cool. But we'll get into it in a little bit. We're gonna go on a quick break. Wow.
All right, guys, here commercials. All right, guys, we're back here with our special guest, Hannah Montana. No, I'm playing now. Hannah
Elizabeth.
All right, Elizabeth. So we want to talk to you about.
Let's hop into the next topic right away because.
Yeah, what you've been doing to that guy in the gym. Mixed signals.
Let's talk about mixed signals.
And it's so cool because it's two men and then two of us.
No, it's so cool because when I say mixed signals, static came out.
Oh wow! Okay, have you ever received mixed signals from a guy?
Yes, but like.
Wait, but were they mixed signals from
Or
your
talk
part.
about it.
Because
yeah.
I think most guys just go directly to the point. Like,
I thought we told you not to interrupt. I'm just kidding.
All right, go.
But it's different. It's not like a friend mixed signal, if that makes sense. It was like we both established that we liked each other, but it was mixed signals after that.
Okay.
Because we were trying to pursue something, but towards the end it was just like mixed signals on his part.
what do you mean by mixed signals? Like,
Yeah, like what would he do?
Yeah, like he could have gone like all day without texting me, or like, you know, things like that. Like,
Oh, but you guys were like, oh, let's be a thing.
No, so
Yes.
she's saying that they
Oh.
established that they liked each other, and then
Yeah,
he
we
just
were-
ghosted you.
there was days where he would just like go
Be
hours
consistent.
without texting me, and then the next day he'd be all over me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like mixed signals, like what do you
But
want?
those are
Like,
not mixed signals. 'cause
Yeah,
you guys
that is
know,
the mixed signal is consistency and
Exactly.
inconsistency.
No, because mixed signals is when you're trying to guess if that person likes you because they're throwing.
Yes, I was guessing if he was trying to actually be something with me. Or
But he
not.
told you like, did you actually even try though?
What do you mean? Yes, I did.
No, I'm asking. Like, I'm not.
But I'm telling
not
you, like,
establishing
we
it, I'm asking.
both established that we liked each other and what we wanted. I put my part, but like in the end, he wasn't putting his.
Yeah.
So that's when it was like a no contact type of thing and get over it. you
Yeah,
know?
like wait, are you gonna either be consistent or not?
or
be
not
consistent?
exactly. So
And was that the only? Have you ever had mixed signals?
I have actually. I remember that when I was still in the dating phase, I would get these signals that like they wanted to be with me all the time, but then I also established like I don't date men that are not this and that, and this man actually was like all over me physically and everything, but he knew that if he didn't have I don't know, a job, he didn't
Certain qualities.
yeah, like certain qualities, I wasn't gonna go for it. And then I made it very clear since day
That's
one.
because you guys are not understanding. That's not mixed signals. Mixed signals is like
It's like when I don't know.
like,
to
for
people-
example, on her case, it wasn't mixed signals because they both established I like you, you like me. You know, that's not mixed. Like, you guys are on the same page. It didn't work out. That's different. That it didn't work out because inconsistency and bad communication, right? So that's not mixed signals. The mixed signal is like if I sit here, like, oh, I like your necklace, you know, and you think. Like, maybe I said it because I was just like, I actually genuinely liked your necklace.
Yeah, I feel like
No.
I feel like I throw out a lot of mixed signals to people because I'm very loving, and just my personality is very like outgoing. So I'll sit there and like I'll compliment people, or like, for example, we have some type of business going on with someone, right? And I texted this person about an update about something, and then I said, oh, happy Valentine's Day, like this and that. And when I told the people around me, they're like, why would you text him happy Valentine's Day? Like, that's weird. And then I was like, but why? Like, it's just like if I said Merry Christmas, like happy Thanksgiving. And it's just like, no, like not Valentine's. Like, Valentine's is different. Like, Valentine's is about love and stuff. And I'm like, well, I guess they took it as like not the person, but that's mixed signals. Also, like, I'm very like, if I say hi to someone, like I'll hug them. But for example, not that I don't like it, it just depends on the level of comfortability there is. But if someone would come and hug my person, I would just be like, excuse me, like, I'm here.
No, that's just being toxic.
Well, I don't know.
No, that's
But
not
then
being
it just depends on the
toxic.
level of comfortability. Like, if I've
So
been around you
you're
and
telling me
everything,
it's
it's
okay
different.
if your woman is like, don't touch anyone, like you can't talk to this, like nothing, nobody at all. But
Well,
she
it
can go
depends.
ahead
Like,
and talk
I'm not gonna have a whole ass relationship and I'll be like all over someone and be like, oh, I was being friendly. Like, those are mixed signals. Like,
But I'm asking you, like, you'd be okay with your girl being toxic like that, but at the same time, she can go out and do whatever.
Being toxic is another topic that, like, for example, you're gonna think that a person can think you're being toxic, and the other person can be like, it's totally understanding. I get where you're coming from, and I just feel like that's where people clash a lot, because nowadays you can't even be like, send me your location, because they'll be like, oh, that's toxic. Like, no, there's so many accidents going on out there that it's just like, I just want to make sure.
It's like, sorry to interrupt.
No,
But
go,
I think it's more so like your intentions behind.
No,
what
it's
you
because it's
expect.
different.
Well, yeah,
I feel
but
like
then-
when you're already in the relationship, like, there's boundaries and you guys, like you get to set, like, you as a man, you get to set boundaries you want to put on the table, and they have to be respected.
Yeah, like things you want to put up with, and things.
And vice versa with the woman. Like, if your lady wants to put boundaries on you, you gotta respect them. You know, that's love.
Well, yeah.
That's-
Okay,
but
so
at
like
the
for
same
example,
time,
if you're getting to know someone, or you, Hannah, like if you're getting to know someone, and you have a cool vibe with them, like you have a cool vibe with them, and you guys hang out often and everything, but you guys haven't established a relationship, but then this guy's like, oh, Hannah, like send me your location, like, or like for example, you guys are talking about an accident that happened on Zaragoza this weekend, and then, oh, it's so dangerous, like we should have each other's location, and he brings it on the table. Would you be like, oh no, that's toxic, or would you be like, no, yeah, for sure, like
No, but would you? Be
or
like,
how would how would you think about it?
No, hear me out. No, wait.
No.
Oh, wait. Hear me
God
out.
damn it, Mario.
It's Kurt doesn't know how to word it. Like, I feel like she's asking, do you take it like, or he's
Copyright.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like, do you take it like, oh, he cares about me, or do you take it like, oh shit, he cares about me?
Yeah, that's the same shit.
No.
Yes.
No, like he cares about me.
Like, I
Like
can care about you.
no, yeah.
But then what's the other? Oh shit.
Like
we're
he
family.
wants to have me on check type of vibe.
Yeah.
Right? Like because he
Oh.
likes me. Like he, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he wants me.
Like
type
how
of-
would you view it?
Why were you at
I-
this house? Go.
No.
I don't really care. I don't think. I
No,
think it
but like,
depends
what's
from,
your perspective though?
like obviously like if I ask for somebody's location it's because I care, but like
Like, if I was to ask for your location, like, say,
I'd just be like, what? Why do you want it?
Just to make sure you're safe.
Well, yeah,
but
but
would
it's
you
not-
feel flattered or would you feel
It's
weirded
not- it's
out?
not
Like
the-
I think it depends who it comes from though.
like me.
Yeah, like I feel like if anything I'd be like, oh okay, like that's fine.
Okay.
but would you take it as in like it's fine, like if you were to share with me, or would you be like, well, then maybe he cares about me a little extra, guys?
I think it's because I'm just like a really like
Chill.
chill person that I don't really think too much about it.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, okay. They say that Libras are actually they don't show it, but they are very like
Toxic.
not toxic, like they
Caring.
feel things. They actually do feel things. Like they
They
actually
want to hide their
Well, they're human.
feelings.
no, like obviously Santiago, like obviously they're human, but I've came across. Do you believe in all those zodiac?
Yeah.
Like I've came across a lot of Libras that they don't show it in the moment, and then they're like tough type of people, but that like really deep down when you sit there and you settle a conversation and you get to know that in reality they do care, but they're just so maybe afraid of other people's reaction, or afraid of like how
Self-conscious.
or like just like afraid, like, oh, I don't want this, like you don't give your actual inner thoughts and emotions to just anyone. Or no, you're a different type of Libra.
I think maybe Mario can corroborate with me, but I'm very like I put my cards on the table. I don't think I'm afraid to tell you what I think.
Yeah, like you just said it
No,
on the table. You're like,
I
this is
feel
how it
like
is.
she does hide a lot.
You think I hide a lot?
No, like I feel like she
It's just
wants
you.
you.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Just from you, she don't want you in her life.
Damn.
Alright, I'm a shut.
But
Sad
I was
boys.
about to be
Nah.
like, but the guy at the gym, in other words.
No.
No.
Sorry, what were you gonna
Well,
say?
I was just gonna reiterate what she was saying. Like, I feel like she's the type of person that she'll let you know what you want to hear, but that's not what you like. That's not. No, wait. She'll let you know what she thinks like.
You want
It's
to
right
hear?
to say at the moment.
Yeah, like what she thinks is right, like where she thinks she's not gonna be judged, but that's not the actual way she actually feels.
I don't
I
think
think
I'm like that.
I feel like
but-
she has like thick skin. Oh no, that's not the word to say. I feel like she has
Yeah, like she just doesn't let anyone in her inner circle. Like for example, me, I even if I just met you, like I'll sit here and I'll start blathering about how I hate fake friends and how I hate people not showing up for me and how I hate this and that. And there's other people that are not like that. That they're like really like they're more like listeners type of vibe. Like, and I from conversating with you in this
Yeah.
podcast, like I feel like you are like that. Like you like to analyze the room very carefully before you say anything, because
Yeah.
not because you're scared or you're self-conscious, but
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm not gonna let anyone into my personal thoughts and stuff and emotions until like it's really necessary.
Yeah, you're protecting your persona.
I think it's like it's more so like I think before I speak. if anything.
Mhm.
I don't like rubbing people the wrong way. But at the same time, if it comes, like, push comes to shove, like, I'm not afraid to tell you what I actually think.
Yeah, but
If
unless
that
they
makes
ask
sense.
you or unless the
Well, it's
conversation.
It's
Okay,
not-
but it's because that's far from the point though. Like on mixed signals.
It can be
Like,
tough.
are you the type of like I'll give mixed signals until they catch it, or you're like, okay, I'll give one mixed signal, if they don't catch it, it's not my fault.
I don't give mixed signals.
Oh
No, I really don't. Like, if I, like, truly like you or whatever,
you'll tell a person.
I'll just be like, hey, like, I dig you.
Okay, so you like, there's a lot of women, for example, that are not like, they're like, I'm not gonna shoot my shot. Like,
Mhm.
I'm a lady.
I think that's different. Shooting your shot is different than, like, being like, you know, like,
Showing interest.
I think you can show interest in a
Without showing your shot.
romantic way, but you can also show interest in, like, a friendly way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
what's
it's not shooting your shot.
But I think
directly.
that the line between friendship and relationship when you're barely getting to know someone is very thin.
It is, but it's also, like, it's up to the person, if that makes sense.
It's because I feel
'Cause
there's
you-
a go.
Because there's a lot of people that say, like, guys and girls can't just be friends. But I disagree
They
with
can't.
that. No.
Well, no, because the guy's just waiting for the
I was
moment.
watching a video the other day. They're like, "Oh, I've been best friends with this guy. He would never look at me that way, and whatever." They're like, "Call him right now. Call him right now and tell him that, or you want to have something with him, you know." And they call the guy, and he was like, "Wait, are you serious or whatever?" He was doubtful, you know, but he ended up breaking. And it's the thing, like, every guy wants you. Men are gonna be men, you know.
No,
And
yeah,
that's when
but
there's the mixed signals, like.
yeah, but there's also mixed signals as in like a relationship, and mixed signals as in like I just want to bang you.
Yeah. I
So-
think mixed signals is really broad. Mixed signals can be, like, between you and, you know, your closest friend, or you or somebody that you want to pursue,
Yeah,
or
I
you
feel
and your, you know.
I don't
you.
think when you're trying to make a friend, you don't send mixed signals.
No, it's because I just feel like it just comes down to your mental health. Like, there's a lot of people, like, there's a lot of women, for example, that lack love, confidence, and all this. That literally a man can be open the door for them and be like, oh,
they're
he
in
likes
love with
me.
me. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like he likes
No,
me.
but that's just a man being a gentleman.
But a lot of people, sorry, excuse me,
A lot of
people,
girls take it a different way.
yeah.
But it
Well, don't, okay?
No. Or like, for example, there's just like there. It just depends on like the where the person's mental space is at. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of women that there's hombres que hasta se les avientan and they're like, no, but it's just a friendship. Like, it's just a friendship.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you ever? So you mentioned you had a best friend, right? A guy best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been like mixed signals?
No.
It's just straight, like, I
No,
just
wait,
wanna be best
wait.
friends.
Because for you, what are mixed signals?
Like, them trying to hint at the fact that they might like me, and then they pull
Yeah.
back, and then they come back. Yeah, no.
There's never been mixed signals.
No, with this my best friend, no.
From him to you, no.
Don't. And from
Then
me
he's
to
playing
him
it
either.
smart. He's just waiting for the right moment.
I don't think so.
Keep it going.
I don't think that, but I think that sometimes it
It's
is
work.
important to establish a friendship first. So I feel like from what I've
Carla,
heard,
you can't be best friends with a guy.
No, you can't.
Don't blind yourself.
Remember, that wise man once said, and I put on quote unquote, a shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to write on.
Whoa, no.
Yes, that's literally the saying.
Again,
Yo, what the
no. I feel like
It's
when we're young, it is very hard to differentiate or like tell apart.
Difference it.
Sorry,
Ay,
we have
disculpe.
encyclopedia
We have
here.
our English teacher here.
Yes.
I forgot.
Sign me. Sign me.
No, but I feel like when we're young, yes, it's very different to tell apart. But I feel like whenever you reach an age where you're old enough to be like, no, like, I've been through so many things in life that this person's not trying to hit on me, like,
Yeah.
they're just being nice.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, guys.
Well, I don't know. I think it just depends on the person. Just because I know that I put my cards on the table and I make it known, like, I'm not interested.
Wait, so let me get this clear. So when you're interested into someone, you go and
Shoot your shot.
not shoot her shot, but you're like, you know what? Like, I want this relationship, because like you said, like a relationship could be like a friendship. You know, a relationship is just like a general term. That it's like, oh, we have a relationship. It
Like
can be a
relationship
friend.
with your mother, with your father.
Yeah, like you have a relationship with your mom, with your brother, with your sister. You know, stuff like that. So when you're initiating a relationship, you do say, you're like, oh, I want this relationship to be like wanting to get with you.
Yeah, in some, obviously, like, it takes time, but like
Like how much time?
I don't know, it depends on like your relationship and your vibe with that person,
Oh.
because some people click instantly and some people just don't.
Yeah.
But don't you think like when you don't click instantly, there's no future there?
Yeah, but you're also not just looking for a boyfriend in every man you meet.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying,
Perfect.
okay, but you guys, yeah, no sé nada.
No, it's because I feel like honestly, this is gonna come from the bottom of my heart. This for Mario, it's just like not a podcast, a flirting session. No, I'm just kidding.
This is the blind date.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but I do feel like even like hearing Mario talk, sometimes we're like, wait,
Nah, you guys want to hear me flirt?
no,
Shoot
wait.
your shot, buddy.
What about
No.
Hannah? Like,
Do your thing, my boy.
no, not after that party. No, thank you. No,
I
but
know, dude. All right.
He fucked up. Let's talk about the party. Let's
Nah.
talk about
no,
the
but
party.
going back on topic, I do feel like there is a lot of people out there that consider things you do mixed signals, but it just sometimes you can't go through life explaining to this person like every person you come across like it's just my personality, and I feel like I have gotten into some types of like not disagreements but like weird vibes from even friends, because I'm very friendly with everyone. Like I don't like to leave any, like for example, if it's just a group of friends and you have your boyfriend and your boyfriend's over there, I'm gonna be like, vente pa acá, sutanito, come hang out with us. But then like that person can be like, oh, but like why are you saying that to my man? Or like, you know?
No,
but then again, I don't like it getting done to me either. Like I don't like nobody to be telling my man like, hey, like come over here, like being around my man one-on-one. I just find it like no.
Weird.
Yeah. But then again, when I sit there and I actually give, like if I just see it right away, I'll probably be like, what's going on? But then when I give it a thought, I'll be like, no, like I would have done that too. Like I would have helped serve this person. Because for example, in the Latin, like Latinos and stuff, it's very like the woman serves the man, like tu mujer le sirve al hombre, like you know, like
That's how it's supposed
la
to be.
mujer le sirve al hombre.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But for example, there's a lot of men like that don't like their women sirviéndole a otro hombre, like they're like, wait, like the food plate, like you know, like very machista type of thing, and that
It's like only serve me and that's it.
like don't or like even sitting next to someone is just like that's a mixed signal. Don't do it because they're gonna think you like them. They're gonna
Or
think
Nah,
even,
that's just toxic.
or even making the like the partner laugh. Like say you had a girlfriend and I made her laugh and you were toxic. You'd be like, you'd make a face at me. You know what I mean? There's people that do that. I want you guys to know there's people that do that.
yeah, because then again they find it like a mixed signal.
All right, I want to hop on into the next topic of mixed signals. It would be one time where you guys had mixed signals going, and then you're like, okay, perfect timing. I shoot my shot, a Steph Curry, and you missed.
Oh.
And you're like, damn, like I thought we were at the same page. You go first.
I don't think I have a story.
Hannah, think hard. Come up with something, baby girl. Hannah, just kidding.
Well, I'm like accustomed to like the guy always telling me like, you know, I like you, let's, you know, or I have a crush on you, or you know.
It's because it's different for girls.
It's different for girls and for guys for sure.
No, like for girls, obviously I'm not saying like that's okay. Yeah, let me reword it for you guys. Like for girls, it's like
they shot their shot
and shot
you
them
make
down?
them miss. Like for example, your gym buddy that you go to, and he's
Her
your
best
best
friend.
Yeah, your best friend. Like imagine that he's getting all these mixed signals. Like we gym together, we text every day, we call each other, or like we
party together.
Yeah, and it just gets to a point where like
Sleep
something's
together.
going on, and like he's excited to tell you about it, and you're there to listen and everything, but then it just hits the point where he's like, wait, maybe I can shoot my shot. Like, hey, Hannah, like, would you want to be my girlfriend? And then you're like, wait, no, like, there's
That's
no
not
way.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, like, do you have an example of that?
I don't think so. I think
Not necessarily with this best friend you have right now, but with another one maybe.
I really can't think of one.
No, yeah, and
Honestly.
it's fair because there is a lot of people that are very, very straightforward.
Okay, well, I have one.
Okay, tell us, Mario. Share with us.
I can tell by
Get
your
ready.
anxiety.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, Mario just wanted to get it out of his
Yes.
system.
Go ahead, buddy.
So there was once upon a time. There was a time where there was this girl from school, and I got to a point where we would eat lunch together. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking at you.
So you would eat lunch and then?
Yeah, so like you guys know, I have 2 older sisters, so like I got the benefits earlier in life, so I had a car in high school. So we would eat lunch like almost every day, and she was 2 years older than me. So no, she was 1 year older than me.
Wait, can I ask something?
No, thank
Like
you.
you would take her out of the school to go get lunch? Or you would-
yeah. I even
The one that accused you of being violent?
No.
Oh.
Ew, no, take
my
that
God.
off. Take that off. Take that off.
Don't take it off.
No. Oh yes.
Go.
No, not that.
So you would
Hood rat.
so you would take her out of the school to go eat lunch?
Yeah, and then one time there was a time when we did school, right? And we were just chilling at the car, and we did school for we half day in the car, dude. Like in the car, dude.
You went to see Nick drive and everything.
Oh, la vecina.
Like in the car, dude. And then I was like, damn, like, all right, so like I was like,
Yeah, high school, car,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
young.
yeah, like you're just living your life. And then like 2 weeks after, I'm like, all right, I'll put a Steph Curry on this. I shoot my shot, and she's like, I have a boyfriend, right? And I'm like,
How did you not know that, brother?
Because I was young, dumb, and brown.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mario. I know this story.
A fallen soldier.
Yeah, but then again, like, you need to understand that when we're in school, if I would have been in school and somebody was gonna buy me food and take me out of school, let's do it, man. I don't care. Like, let's do it. Like, let's do it. Like, let's do it.
go.
Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go eat. Take me out of school in a car and everything. Like, I anything but be in school. So
Yeah.
that is a very mixed signals, though.
I feel like for her, it was the age gap.
Well, what was the age gap?
Like 2 years.
Like 2 years.
Oh, well, in high school, it's like, dude, you're dating a freshman. Not that you're a freshman, but it's like,
yeah,
you're
but he
dating
was a
someone.
freshman
No, I was a sophomore.
and she was a senior.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why
Yeah.
for seniors it was a big deal. Like, oh, you're dating a sophomore, like, you know what I mean? They saw it like that, but I'm pretty sure that if it was now,
Okay, thank you, next.
I was a senior. I was in college already dating a junior. Junior.
well, I'm sorry to hear
Cops.
that.
I'm sorry.
The cops are here for you.
I thought you were saying.
But anyways, Carla, do you have one of those stories on you?
No.
Okay, I have another one.
I'm gonna be serious, and I don't
down,
mean
man,
to
calm
to come across as anything cocky or anything, but I can count the people I've dated with my hand, with my fingers, and I feel like I've always been I'm a Virgo, so I see someone and I just attract that person to the point where they're just gonna hit me up, and I'm gonna have them like here, but I don't
With
do it.
mixed signals.
Maybe, yeah. I'm telling you, I do that. But sometimes it has came across that somebody has shot their shot with me, and I'm like, no, like, this was not supposed to end here. Like, you were not supposed to feel that type of way about me, but it was a little too late, because like one time, for example, I was already graduated from college and everything, and I was going through a heartbreak. Like, I was going through a heartbreak, and I needed someone to be there for me. Like, I needed someone to be there for me. And I remember that this guy, I'm not gonna say his name because he's probably gonna watch this, but he was like, oh, well, let's go get, I remember so clearly that we went to Krispy Kreme donuts, and he paid for everything, and it was his truck, and the whole time I was like, I thank you, like, let's say Felipe, like, oh, thank you, Felipe, like, so great of you, like, oh, like,
Wait, the one from the party?
I don't even know who that is. Oh, that guy. No, but I'd be like, thank you so much, like this and that. But the whole time, I just wanted to be talking about the person I had just broken up with. Like, I just wanted him to be a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah.
And I remember that.
Where's the first date? Talk about your
Yeah,
ex.
but like we would talk and everything. Like we even did first communion together. Like we would go to church and everything together, and everything. So like it got to a point where like he did try to shoot his shot and like try to kiss me. And I'm gonna be really honest with you. I am the type of person that I don't know how to say. Well, obviously when it comes to like more deeper things and serious things in my life, I'm always gonna be like, no, you're crazy. But he leaned in and he kissed me and stuff. And at that point, I just put myself in his shoes and I was like, I'm not gonna make him feel like he just literally spent his entire like these first like few months talking to me and conversating and everything.
Were your eyes open?
And I just remember just thinking about the bath breath. Like I was like, no, I should have known better. Like I should have known better, you know? And I remember that even when he left, I still texted him like, I don't like people to feel bad. I don't like people to feel rejected or anything. And I was like, oh, it was a good date, this and that. But right after that, I was like, no, I'm gone. Like I needed to understand that I needed to cut communication because he was getting mixed signals. But at the same time, I didn't be like, oh, like I have a boyfriend or like, oh, no. But then again, I feel like that's a different type of situation because you knew I was heartbroken.
But it's because I feel like the way that they told Mario is the easiest way to go out, like to say no to a man.
Well, yeah, but because I was single.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's
I wasn't gonna invent myself.
That's the reason.
No, but it's because you're not understanding the type of story. It's like
she hung out, she ate with you, she everything.
No, yeah, like.
No, she sent you mixed signals. No, I'm saying
no. Not like the signals were there. Like
no,
like,
buddy,
they were there.
You didn't get her, buddy. I'm sorry.
All right, next podcast, Shao won't be joining.
So okay, I have a couple of trivia questions for you. They're gonna be real quick, and then you're gonna just answer yes or no. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Playlists or podcasts?
Podcasts.
Shoes or slippers?
Slippers.
Pork or beef?
Beef.
Swimming pool or beach?
Beach.
Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Salt or pepper?
Salt.
Cash or cards?
Cash.
Cash? Cash?
Cash.
Wow, I never carry cash. Cookies or chips?
Chips.
Soda or juice?
Juice.
Farm or city?
Farm.
Text or call? Wait, it's gonna define the type of person I think you are. I'm just
Text.
Kidding. You're not my friend. No, you're not the type of friend I want. No, I'm just kidding. No. Okay, well that
Top
was
or
it.
bottom?
Excuse me, Mario. She's a virgin. Let's acknowledge that again,
Big
Mario.
spoon or little spoon?
Cuddles
Little
or no cuddles?
She just said little spoon cuddles.
Do you like cuddles?
Yeah.
You do like cuddles?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look like you like
Really?
cuddles. Yeah.
Well, Hannah, we want to thank you for giving us part of your time.
Yes, Hannah.
thank
It was
you.
very nice
Thanks for
having
Yeah, it
you.
was really pleasant having you here, sharing a lot of personal
Pleasant.
and deep moments.
Yeah, thanks
We
to
appreciate
y'all.
that.
Again, sorry for what's going on at home. You know,
Don't
we're
worry.
here.
Yeah,
We're here.
thank you.
Any support you guys, you or your mom need.
I
we're
admire
here.
the career path you
Thank
took
you.
as well.
Thank you so
I
much.
admire your strength to hold up like that.
Thanks.
And that cuts it up. Anything you
That
guys want
wraps
to say?
up the podcast, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hear us on Apple Music.
Don't forget to
Podcast,
like.
Apple
Yes,
Podcast,
if you guys have any topics
Apple Podcast.
on Apple Podcast, sorry. Did I say Apple Music? I'm so sorry. Apple Podcast. If you guys have any topics you guys want us to talk about, touch bases on this podcast, feel comfortable 100% to text us. We won't say your name. It'll all be anonymous. And tune in next week for a different and new podcast.
And
Thank
don't forget
you.
to leave a like and comment down below.
And give
This-
it up for Hannah.
Ooh.